felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks, and now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some. I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Well, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. Look into your heart and you'll find love, love, love. Listen to the music of the moment, maybe sing with me. A la peaceful melody. It's your God-forsaken right to be loved, 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 loved. So I won't.
Wow, ready to go.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
A little bit.
No, I'm fine.
Oh, great.
It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. I've been spinning way too long, checking my tongue in the mirror and bending over backwards just to try to see it clearer. My breath fogged up the glass, and so I drew a new face and laughed. I guess what I'm saying is there ain't no better reason to rid yourself of vanity and just go with the seasons. It's what we aim to do. Our name is our virtue. I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plan and damn, it's short. It cannot wait. I'm yours. No, I won't hesitate no more, no more. It's your God-forsaken right to be loved. I'm sure no need to open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. Well, look into your heart and you'll find love. I'm yours. Listen to the music of the moment, come and dance with me. All I have is short. It's our God-forsaken right to be loved. I'm yours. Listen to the music of the moment, come and dance with me. All our peaceful melodies. It's your God-forsaken right to be loved.
Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? But watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years.
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Good afternoon,
Oh, God,
ladies
let's
and
pull it. It's a
gentlemen.
bit
Welcome to
wider here.
Proud Stammer House this afternoon. I would like to extend a particularly warm welcome to Emre and to Liz, who have invited you here today to witness this very special and happy occasion. Now, through their vows here today, they will be declaring their commitment to one another, and in so doing will deepen and strengthen the relationship that already exists between them. Through your presence here as family and friends, you are all expressing your love and support for them both, which is so very important at times like this. My name is Una Dawkins. It is my pleasure and my privilege to be leading you both through your marriage ceremony today. I would like to introduce to you all my colleague and very dear friend, Lucy-Anne Allen. And she's far more important than I am because she's overseeing the legal registration of your marriage today. So I do have to begin by explaining this room has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages, and we are here today to witness the joining in marriage of Ali Emre Al-Tinta and Elizabeth Louise Yo. However, before we proceed, if any person here present knows of any lawful reason, I know you know all about the law, but it does have to be a lawful reason why this marriage may not take place, you should declare it. That's the best we're going to be, isn't it, today?
You can't escape.
Oh no, I'm gonna.
Okay, we are going to proceed with our ceremony, but I'm going to take a step back just for a few more minutes as I invite Alex forward to do a reading.
The Art of Marriage by Wilfred Peterson. Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you, at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking each other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through all the years. It is having mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together, facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude through thoughtful ways. It is looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humour. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is finding room for things of the spirit. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, dependence is mutual, and obligation is reciprocal. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. It is discovering what marriage can be at its best.
Thank you.
You clap now, isn't it? Sorry, I was holding your hand.
Thank you, Alex. And so, we have come together to join the two of you in marriage, but before you're joined in matrimony, I must remind you of the solemn and the binding character of the vows you are both about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of two people, voluntarily entered into for life and to the exclusion of all others. That's the serious bit. More than that, it is intended to provide love, friendship and support for one another in the years ahead. Our civil ceremony is very brief and simple. It is the exchange of 2 sets of declarations. Okay. The first set of declarations are when you declare you're free and lawfully to marry. And then we go into the second set of declarations, which are my favourite set of declarations, because that is when you actually become partners in your marriage and speaking those declarations. Okay? Now, I know I have seen both of you just a few minutes before you came into this room, and I've checked to see that you want to get married, but I'm going to ask you another time
Okay.
just to make sure. Are you both ready to make these declarations?
Yes.
Yeah, lovely. Would you both like to stand?
Okay. Okay. All right.
You wouldn't just mind stepping back
A
slightly?
little bit back, okay.
Yeah. So you can have your own.
Okay.
Okay.
You
You
don't have to
able
back-
to talk? Will you
Yeah.
be all right?
No, I'm good.
So Emre, you're going to go first.
Okay.
And if you could repeat after me.
Okay, no problem.
I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
that any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment.
of any lawful impediment.
Thank you. Why I, Ali Emre Al Tintas,
Why I, Emre Ali Emre Altuntaş,
may not be joined
may not be joined
in matrimony
in matrimony
to Elizabeth Louise Yeo.
to Elizabeth Louise Yeo.
I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Elizabeth Louise Yeo,
why I, Elizabeth Louise Yeo,
may not be joined
may not be joined
in matrimony
in matrimony
to Ali Emre Al Tintas.
to Ali Emre Altintas.
I'm now going to make a short statement to each of you in turn, which I invite you to respond I do or I will, whichever you feel comfortable using. So, Emre, do you take Liz to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Will you cherish and respect her? Will you be loving, faithful, loyal and kind to her for the rest of your lives together?
Yes, I do.
Liz, do you take Emre to be your lawful wedded husband? Will you cherish and respect him? Will you be loving, faithful, loyal and kind to him for the rest of your lives together?
I will.
Thank you. Now I'm going to ask our 2 witnesses to be upstanding. So Lucy and Emre, and I'm also going to invite Nigel, Liz's father, to be upstanding.
No. So exciting.
This is the moment in our ceremony when you actually become partners in your marriage.
Yeah.
I'm speaking the second set of declarations before your witnesses, your guests and your family, and Brighton and Hove's Registrar of Marriages. But before we do that, Nigel, I have a few questions for you. So, who brings this woman to be married to this man?
I do.
Nigel, you brought your beautiful daughter here today to be married to Emre. On behalf of yourself and your family, do you give your blessing upon this marriage?
I do.
Thank you. Would you like to be seated? Thank you. And now if you'd both like to turn and face one another. for
Okay.
me. Let's hold one another's hands.
Is this how it's written?
Okay.
And Emre, if
Yeah.
you could repeat after me.
Okay.
I call upon
I call upon
these persons
these persons
here present
here present
to witness
to witness
that I, Ali Emre Al Tintas,
that I, Ali Emre Altuntaş,
do take thee, Elizabeth Louise Yeo,
do take Elizabeth Louise Yeo
to be my lawful
To my-
wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
I call upon
I call upon
these persons here present to witness that I, Elizabeth Louise Yo, do take the Ali Emre Al Tintas to be my lawful wedded husband. Okay, could I ask both witnesses to be seated? Thank you. And now I'm going to invite Onat to come forward. The ancient and the traditional way of sealing the contract you have both just made is by the giving and the receiving of wedding rings. A wedding ring is an unbroken circle that symbolises unending and everlasting love. It's the outward sign of the lifelong promises you have both just made to one another.
Thank you.
Okay, so Anna, would you please present Emre with Liz's ring
This one.
Yeah, this one.
and place that on the third finger of Liz's left hand?
Thank you.
Okay.
Holding it there, you need to say a few more words.
Okay, all right.
Staring lovingly into Liz's eyes.
Yeah, okay.
Liz, I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of our marriage.
as a symbol of our marriage.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I'm up that I give to you.
All that I have, I
All-
share with you.
All that I have that I share with you.
And all of my love, I promise you.
And all my love, I promise you.
Okay, Liz, would you like to take Emre's ring?
Thank you.
Take it on the third finger of his left hand. Emre, I give you this ring
Emre, I give you this ring
as a symbol of our marriage.
as a symbol of our marriage.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I have, I share with you.
All that I have, I share with you.
And all of my love, I promise you.
And all of my love, I promise you.
And so, Emre and Liz, you have made here today those declarations which are prescribed by law. You've made a solemn and a binding contract with one another. You sealed that contract with the giving and the receiving of wedding rings. You've made promises to one another of love, of loyalty and commitment. It has been said when two people pledge their care and love for one another in marriage, they create a spirit unique unto themselves, which binds them closer than any spoken or written word. Marriage is a promise, a potential made in the hearts of two people who love one another, and it can take a lifetime to fulfill. Your lifetime of marriage starts now, because it gives me the greatest pleasure to declare you are now lawfully husband and wife.
I love you for 1,000 more. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more.
Down the aisle.
Do they know that? Okay.
Can I have your attention just for a few more moments? I'm sure you realise that Lucy and I are coming to the end of our part in your day and your celebrations today. But before we take our leave, we've got a very important couple of jobs to do, and that's firstly to wish you both a very long and a very happy married life together. And Lucy would like to present you with your marriage certificate.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
And
you.
Officially, property of the bride. So
Oh,
keep
is it?
somewhere
There you go.
safe.
Keep it safe. There you go. That's what you get.
And what's going to happen now is I'm going to ask you all to be outstanding.
Oh, there you go. Carl.
And please join me in wishing Mr. and Mrs. Elton Tass.
That's good. Hold on. Slow steps, slow steps. Slow.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived. I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words I can speak, but
fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Ooh, someday you wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, and the dream that you dare to, oh why can't I?
Lovely.
Trees of Greenland, red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Well, I see skies of blue, and I see clouds of white, and the brightness of day. I like the dark, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, singing, how do you do? They really say, I love you. I hear babies cry, and I watch them go. They'll learn much more than we'll know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like a lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. The dream that you dare to, why, oh why can't I?
Aha başladı. Hayda. Böyle zilli başlamış.
Thank you very much. Please listen in for the first speech,
Bilir hepsini.
which is, sorry, can we have the music now, please, from the staff? Wait a minute.
There you go. Music.
If living is without you.
You can sing a little bit, yeah, there you go.
I can't give anymore.
My lovely one. Is that it? Yeah, that's the one. That was all. That's sweet.
It's coming.
Oh,
Hello. Hello, Maraba. I'm Nigel. I have the fortunate position of being the father of the bride. Can I start by sharing a secret with you?
Hello.
I had intended to try and give part of this speech in Turkish, because we have a number of Turkish friends here.
Oh, lovely.
So as you do, I actually got a translation from a friend in Turkey,
of what I wanted to say.
Who's that?
And I tried practicing this on Google Translate. Now, clearly, Google Translate is wrong, because the best I could get was hello, Emirates, postcode. It's meant to be hello, welcome to Emirates marriage.
Okay.
So at that point, I thought, rather than risk an international incident by being totally inappropriate in Turkish, I'd give it a miss and stick in English. I'm sorry. Honestly, I did try, but as somebody whose peak of my linguistic achievement was an O-level in the late 1960s, you'll probably understand languages are not my forte. Likewise, this speech is a bit unusual for me. I've done lots of speeches over the years. I've never done a Father of the Bride speech. So I looked at Google, as you do. Google's great, and it's free. I looked at Google, and it said, your speech should be uplifting. It should be heartwarming. Not my natural cup of tea. But it did say, your speech is to be endured, not enjoyed. Which is nearer to where I come from. So, it also suggests that I should impart wisdom. I'll do that later. But I will seek to be brief. Because apart from anything else, my good lady, who has been a strength throughout this and is my guide, said, don't be gushy. So I will try not to be gushy. I think relationships are important. There's a fantastic relationship you may have seen between Elizabeth, my wife, Sybil, my wife.
Hello, that's the first one.
I learned a long time ago, slip in the odd mistake to see if they're listening.
All right.
Between Sybil, my lovely wife, and Elizabeth, my lovely daughter. It's a super relationship. I've not seen a closer one. It's based, as one would expect, on respect, on love, and one has to say, a police officer's innate ability to take the piss out of each other without actually upsetting anybody. Elizabeth, I'm so pleased to be here with you. I'm so pleased to be part of your day. We deliberately gave you a long first name because you unfortunately have a short, albeit Chinese, surname. We gave up eventually, and we call her Liz too. But you, in all honesty, darling, are all we could ask for in a daughter. You look great today. More importantly, she is a pleasure to be with. She is a quality human being. And I'm not trying to sell her. It's okay. I love you. She can be affectionate without being gushy. She is a doer, someone who gets things done.
Yeah.
And Sybil and I could not be more proud of her. She is also, dare I say it, ruthlessly pragmatic. Part of that pragmatism has resulted in one of the longest engagements in history. Because Elizabeth was not getting married until the house was done, the boiler was done, the plastering was done, the flooring was done, and the painting was done. But we never doubted that eventually this marriage, this union, would happen. I have to contrast that to Sybil and I were engaged for a mere 5 months before we got married. Not the 7 or so years. It does concern me sometimes, though, that Sybil will refer to me as her first husband. Emery, my son-in-law.
Oh, thank you.
We are absolutely delighted to have you as a son-in-law, as part of the family. We will whip you into shape, obviously, but it feels like you've always been here. And one of the nice things is to see how happy these two are together and how quite clearly there is love between them. A number of you may have noticed Emery's affection for DIY. And they've done up the house magnificently. And the number of times Sybil and I have been around there and Emery has shown us a piece of wood or a piece of plaster that is so smooth. At one stage, I thought it was a toss-up whether he was going to marry Elizabeth or his boss, Sander.
That's true.
I think,
I was alright with that.
I am confident you will make each other very, very happy. It's been a terrific day so far. One would suggest that the ceremony itself identified who was more used to giving evidence on oath than who was a little bit nervous about it. Thank you for coming. Clearly, a wedding reception without guests would be somewhat hollow. Your enthusiasm, your commitment to these two, your love is so important, possibly more so than you realise, but over the years it will bear fruit. Thank you to the folks from the venue, which I think has been ideal. Thank you, Alex, for the reading, which I know you didn't practice much because you admitted it. Don't admit anything to a police officer, you'll get it back. It was great, but identified on a number of occasions the need to work at a marriage. It doesn't just happen. So folks, keep working at it. And keep remembering there's a lot of people here to help you. Right, I said I'd come back to the bit about wisdom. Don't do wisdom very often. Sybil occasionally tells me what my wisdom is, but I don't work it out very often. Two things, if I may offer. There was a...
Yeah, have a seat. Just on time. Just on time.
People
Just on
could
time.
be leaving at this point. At least they're coming in, not going out.
Yeah.
There was a gentleman interviewed around the radio recently who achieved something like 65 years married. And they asked him, how did he achieve it? Remember this, Emery. He said 2 words. Yes, dear. I slightly prefer the St. Augustine version of the 12th century when he said, and I suggest it to yourselves, love and then do what you will. Ladies and gentlemen, I would invite you to a toast to the bride and groom, please.
Oh, hello.
Bride and groom.
Bride and groom.
Şerefe. Dur ya. Sen kursa kızlara. Ben mi geleceğim, ben mi önceden? Bekliyorlar. Beraber konuşayım istersen. Okay, my dad is going to talk. Okay. Yes, şimdi benim... Okay, let's see. It's a good try. Bakalım parçalayacak.
Welcome everyone.
Everyone.
I am Özkan and Emre's dad. But this is very hardly lesson for me because when I go to middle school, my language, English language, teacher give me 0. Second language is here. I need 3 hours. Is it enough? No, that's enough. Ladies and gentlemen, we thought we were alone when we lost our parents. They died. But our children were pleasure of our life. They gave us excitement and witness. Emre was far away from us for many years. Onat was in Istanbul with us. But they never left our heart. Then Elizabeth, like the jewel of the family of Yeo, with us. Now Elizabeth and Emre are on their way to happiness. Our parents are growing bigger with you. We have won the beautiful people, Sybil and Nigel and Alex and Jane and Alberella. We are growing up. My wife, Bahar, and my family, and your family are very happy today. We are all excited. We thank you all of sharing our happy days with our children and us. Thank you.
Okay, I need to make a speech as well. So, stay all the way. Which one?
So I'm just looking at the back. Public awareness. No.
Oh yeah, public awareness course. That's quite interesting, yeah. You destroyed it. It's for you.
Anyone? Public awareness? Anyone?
Alex, we'll give copy.
awareness is a good one.
We'll give copy.
I need your signature after that, so keep on hold of it. All right, it's going to be a short one. I would like to thank everyone, especially Sybil and Nigel, making this really special day and supporting us and organising it for us, really. I mean, it's been a great day.
That's our pleasure.
And also, I need to thank from Shebnam, Onat, and my mother, lovely mother, Bahar, and Özkan coming down all the way down from Turkey, and especially my aunt, Aisha, coming down from all the way Turkey. She's been quite, it's a bit hard mission for her, but she's done it. She never left me alone, so I'm so happy that you're all here, you know. And I would like to thank Lucy, being my lovely witness as Elizabeth. Do you know what I mean? Like on the thing. And Emre for coming down and being a witness to me. And especially my lovely Kate. And doing a lovely hand you for my lovely Liz. Thank you very much so much. It was such a good organization. Thank you. Thank you. And I would like to thank you all, obviously, as well, for coming down for a lovely day. Do you know what I mean? It's just been so nice to see you along. Liz and I have shared 9 whole years. Long time, isn't it? I know. But I'm looking forward to have a lovely life with you and having little babies. Lots of happiness. Lots of happiness with you. It's to us.
Yeah,
Yes, thank you.
your turn.
How about you? I'll be going. That's a good one. That was a good chair. I need one of two. That's it. Shall I talk as well? Oh, you still? Sorry.
No, that's it.
That's it. Okay.
I'll carry on drinking now. Just
Oh, is it? I said it was all.
drinking.
Actually, sorry.
That's it.
Is that your speech?
Have you done a speech?
Right, Elizabeth next. No. Yes.
Come on, Elizabeth.
There is no more alcohol allowed for you. Go.
Okay,
I'm just going to pretend I'm in court again, like I'm giving my you remember nothing? Jessup's guilty of everything. Whatever they tell her, she's guilty. And obviously I haven't prepared anything because my mother's just dropped me in it, so... Again. I know, it's not the best. Thank you all for coming. You all look absolutely beautiful today. You've obviously made a complete effort to come and we really appreciate that, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
We've had, well, apart from you that's wearing a cardigan, we've had 9 amazing years together. He's put up with a lot of, it's recording, a lot of stuff, and he literally has put a ring on it, so he's going to have to suck it up for life. We are hoping you enjoy the rest of the evening and keep drinking because well, we need to drink them dry. And you all have to buy me one because I'm wearing this dress and you won't. So it's my day. You need to buy me drinks. I've said it out loud and we've all heard it. So, but I want to just raise a toast to my mum, my dad, my brother, Jane, Shebnan, Onat, Baha, Ozkan, and obviously my husband. And all of you for coming. Thank you so much for celebrating a special day with us.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm done now. I can
I wish a falling star could fall forever and sparkle through the clouds and stormy weather. And in the darkness of the night, the star would shine a glimmering light and hover above our love. Please hold me close and whisper that you love me, and promise that your dreams are only of me. When you are near, everything's clear. Earth is a beautiful heaven. Always I hope that we follow the star and be forever floating above. I know a falling star can't fall forever, but let's never stop falling in love.
When I look into your eyes, it's like watching the night sky or a beautiful sunrise. Well, there's so much they hold, and just like them old stars, I see that you've come so far to be right where you are. How old is your soul? Well, I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love. I'm still looking up, and when you're needing your space to do some navigating, I'll be here patiently waiting to see what you find. See then the stars, they burn, some even fall to the earth. We got a lot to learn. God knows we're worth it. No, I won't give up. be someone who walks away so easily. I'm here to stay and make the difference that I can make. Our differences, they do a lot to teach us how to use the tools and gifts we got here. We got a lot at stake. And in the end, you're still my friend. At least we did intend for us to work. We didn't break, we didn't burn. We had to learn how to bend without the world caving in. I had to learn what I got and what I'm not, and who I am. I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love. I'm still looking up, still looking up. Well, I won't give up on us. God knows I'm tough. He knows we got a lot to learn. God knows we're worth it. I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love.
And check out